Welcome to another great episode here at the Pastor's Pantry Cooking School. I'm your host, Chef Sam Peters. Good to have you with us for a dessert class. We're putting together a cherry almond clafoutis. It's sometimes French, sometimes Italian dessert, but no matter where you eat it, it's still good. Well, before I get into that, let me share with you, as we always do, the gospel of good taste. These are the two things, the two principles that Joyce and I cling to. We're very passionate about it. The first is that we believe everything is about stewardship, that every good and perfect gift we have is given to us by God. James 1:17 tells us that. And we believe food is a great gift that you need to be a good steward of. So we hope to teach you some things about food today that will help make every dining experience great at your house. The second thing we're passionate about is community, because we believe food's a great metaphor for community. Jesus was constantly gathering around with people, eating with them, and building relationships. And we want you to do the same thing. We want people to come around your dining room table and see it once again be the sacred place and the sacred time it was always meant to be. Well, again, this is our cherry almond clafoutis. It's a little take on maybe a rustic cobbler, is how we might look at it here in the States, but it's a wonderful Italian fruit dish that you can really spin off and do a lot of different things. So before we get into mixing everything together, I'm going to have Joyce share with you all the ingredients.
This recipe is going to serve 12. We're putting it in a 9x13 pan. You can also use a 10-inch cast iron skillet. You need 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter for greasing the pan. You need 8 tablespoons of melted butter. That's going to go in the batter. You need 1 to 2 pounds of cherries. We're using frozen. You need 1.5 cups flour, 2/3 cup sugar, a pinch or 2 of salt, 8 large eggs, 1.5 cup milk, half a teaspoon of almond extract, half a cup of sliced almonds, and then powdered sugar for dusting.
All right, thanks, Joyce. We want to get started. First of all, we've got these 8 eggs I've got to deal with. So I want to go ahead and get those in a bowl, and we're going to whisk those up. It's a little bit easier to put them in the dry ingredients if they're already beaten slightly. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get all 8 eggs. These are nice fresh eggs, aren't they?
Yes, they are. These came from a local farmer.
We have a farmer in our area who every now and then blesses us with some wonderful fresh eggs, and we love it when he shows up. All right, so I've got my 8 eggs in here. I'm going to break up my yolks. And then just whisk those together. And we have all of our dry ingredients here in another bowl. I'm just going to kind of blend those together here real quick. I like them to all kind of come together. We're going to add in our eggs, our milk, our melted butter, and then we just want to whisk all this batter together. I'm going to add in my almond extract. All right, so our batter's all ready. Now we're going to move over to our 9x13 grease pan. And we have these gorgeous cherries. Joyce, you got a picture of those?
I do.
Those look fantastic. These were pitted frozen cherries. So we're getting a little extra juice out of that too, which is great. So we just want to spread these evenly. They perfectly cover this thing. This is awesome. Spread those out.
So this was 3 10-ounce packages is what I purchased at the store. So it's roughly 2 pounds, a little bit more.
All right, now we just need to pour this batter over top of our cherries. And again, this is a lot how we would do a fruit cobbler. A little bit different as far as the way it gets topped. I really like the fact that this almond flavor is going to come through. We added that almond extract, and then we're going to top this with almonds as well. This is going to be gorgeous. Again, You can make this in a cast iron skillet if you wanted, but we wanted to get a nice big pan. We're gonna serve 12 with this. So now we have these sliced almonds. I want to try it very carefully. I want to cover all of this.
Yeah, we want to get it in the corners. We want every piece to be able to have some on it. So
It already looks fantastic, Joyce.
this is a new dessert for us too. So I hope it's a winner.
Oh, it'll be a winner. So completely covering this with almonds. Make sure everybody gets covered, everybody gets blessed. All right. Okay. So we have that completely done. Now, we're going to put this in a 375-degree oven for about 45 minutes. And what's going to happen is this batter is actually just going to kind of grow up around those cherries and cover those, and we're still going to see some of them, and then the almonds are going to be on top as a great crust. So we're going to bake these, and we'll show you what it looks like when we take it out of the oven. Hey, our cherry almond clafoutis has been in the oven for about 45 minutes, 50 minutes, something like that. We're going to bring it out, take a check at it. Oh, that looks wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Joyce, get a shot of this. There you all, folks. Our cherry almond clafoutis. And we're going to let that cool a little bit, and then we're going to cut that. I mean, beautifully coated, almonds across the top, big giant cherries. I'm telling you what, this is going to be fantastic. We'll show you what this looks like on a plate here a little bit later. All right, we've made this wonderful cherry almond clafoutis. It's a perfect dessert for this Italian class. So what we want to do is to finish this up with a little bit of garnish. We're going to do that with just some powdered sugar and a little bit of mint, just for color. I just want the color. That's it, man. All right, there we go. That's what it looks like. Let me show you a great close-up of that. How's that? Doesn't that look
great.
yummo?
Look at them cherries in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Those big cherries. Anxious to take a bite of this. Give it a try. Awesome. Wonderful little cobbler texture. Wonderful sweet cherries. Fantastic flavor. Listen, y'all, you can get this recipe out on our website, patterfamsauces.com. And when you make it, and I know you will, we want you to post some pics of it out on our Facebook page, the Pastor's Pantry Facebook page, so we can brag about you. We love bragging about folks that make our food. And you can get this recipe and a whole bunch more out on our brand new YouTube channel, the Pastor's Pantry Cooking School. Go out and check it out, subscribe to it, so you get to see all the great stuff we make here. Make this soon, y'all. Blessed cooking.